from Detroit, Michigan, USA. In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played. And now from the In My House Techno Music Show archives. Well, all right. We are in the house with. Now, how do you say hello in German? You gave me lessons outside.
Hallo.
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Marie. How are you? Welcome.
I'm really good, thank you.
Welcome to Detroit.
Very
Wow.
happy to be here.
I'm honored, truly. And we did it so quick. It was like, hey, can I get a Skype interview? And you're like, I'm going to be there next week. I'm like, what? You want to come on the show? You was like, yeah. So I was cool. And I was like, okay, how's your language? She says, perfect. But Taylor Ann over here. So let's talk to Taylor Ann for a half a second. Let's talk about you as a student. And let's talk about how you got involved with being a German speaker as you are.
I guess.
Microphone.
I've wanted to learn German since I was younger. I don't have a reason. It's just a gorgeous language. And
That's.
yeah, that was my reason.
Did she do good?
Yeah, very good.
All right.
Talk a bit outside, so.
Okay,
Did
good.
my best.
All right. So we're gonna do it, and if you need backup, you just look her way, and she's got you covered. Okay?
Taylor, help me.
Yay! So we
For
just need
sure.
you to talk to the mic.
Okay.
All right. So let's get started. So let's talk about. We just saw some beautiful photographs that you did from the Detroit project. One, and actually, I learned of you a little ways, just kind of almost recently. Mark Flash was on here on the show a few weeks ago,
Okay.
and his photograph is what drew me to you. The black and white that you did of him.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was like, who did that shot? And it was tagged with your name, and I was like, oh, I'm a photographer. I got to talk to her. So how'd you get started with the Detroit project? Where'd the idea come from?
I'm working at Tresor since almost 7-8 years. So that was the first moment when I got into the Detroit techno music scene. So Tresor is the oldest club in Berlin. There's a big relationship between Detroit and the Tresor club since the beginning of the 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started working there, and yeah, it was the first time, and I went to Detroit 2010 because I'm very much into the music,
Okay.
and of course I want to see how they are talking about history. So yeah, I want to go there and check out how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I fell in love from the first moment on, and was thinking about what can I do, creating a project with my loving for music and photography, and
Hmm.
yeah, I started the project then.
Wow. So, how many people have you actually photographed in the project? Can you count anymore?
Yeah, yes, of course I can count. I think at this point there are 45.
Okay.
Yeah, 45.
Wow.
But
And
there's still a list with around 30 people, so
okay. And you're here to shoot, of course.
yeah,
Who
I'm
are?
here.
Can you name some of the people that you're going to shoot, or is that still top secret?
No, it's not top secret, of course. Yeah, I had some great shoots yesterday, and
Okay.
today I was at the building at Underground Resistance. I
Yeah.
had photo shoots with John Dixon, John E. Colling, to Tunnel 7. Today I had Terence Parker, Craig Huckabee. Yeah, to name a few names. So,
Right.
yeah, as I said, the list is still long. So
Okay. All right. So, now like I said, I'm a photographer as well, and I was fascinated by the black and white for one thing, because you got to be really careful when you do black and white.
yeah,
It can really go one way or the other, and you managed to do it so well.
thank you.
Um, but I noticed there's a motif in your photographs,
Hmm.
and that is the face, hands, up close. What's the concept behind that? What brought that idea? Because usually people just do full body, whatever, portrait, but yours are distinct.
Yeah, yeah. It's the at first I called it Hands and Ears Project. So my mission is to taking the pictures of the hands and the ears of the artist, because these are the important tools creating something, music. I mean, also the heart and the brain, but I can't take a picture of that. So yeah, and I mean, you see so much history in it,
Yeah.
like the wrinkles or something like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
And also the close-up one, you see the soul, you see everything in their eyes. So I don't need full body shots. I can't use them to express what I want to express.
Yeah, they're powerful. I know one of the ones that you sent me with Juan Atkins.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shot is like so like
And that's the most famous one on that.
that's
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you.
yes, yes, yes. And why did you shoot? Why did you decide to do black and white? Why did you? Or let's do it the monochrome. Why did you decide to go that way as opposed to
Oh,
color?
I love monochrome.
Okay.
I'm always into monochrome because it's a reducing. Can you say reducing? Can you see it? Yeah, it reduced that on the important part of the picture. There's nothing which deviates, so it's just yeah, you have gray, white, black, nothing more.
Mm-hmm. That's fascinating as well. So, what will be the end result with the project? Do you have a? Are you setting a deadline to be finished, or are you just doing it to until you get tired of shooting people?
Yeah, I put a little deadline on my schedule, but yeah, at the end I want to make a book,
Okay.
the Detroit Hero book. So
Oh,
with
nice.
all these photographs, with the portraits of hands and ears, little interviews with some guys, little sketches or memories, wise words they write down on a sheet of paper. Yeah, I want to create a very big book of history, and yeah.
What we call the coffee table collection, where you the big fancy hardcover that the rich
Yeah.
folks have in their house. Although we can handle it, we can do that too. Wow, that is really so amazing. So when it's done, how are you gonna sell it online, or have you even thought that far yet?
Excuse me.
How
Möchtest du allein dieses online mit der Internet?
I'm not sure yet.
okay?
I mean, I will have to see if I'm doing a exhibition all over the world, making
Nice.
a book release or something. I think it's a good idea to sell it on the internet because everybody can get it then.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
Well, let me know, because I'm love. I cannot wait to
I will
see.
send you one,
I
Tina.
cannot wait to see the finished project. I mean, when I went on your website and I saw the photographs, I was like, wow. I really want to meet her.
you.
Seriously want to meet her. And you're here, so I'm also about that. So, so you're here in Detroit and you're photographing. So are you just now, as a photographer, I know you're photographing more than people, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the What has been some of the most amazing thing? Now, you've been to Detroit
Yeah.
before, because that's how you got them before.
Yeah.
So, how many trips have you made to Detroit to do this project?
It's my third trip this
Okay.
week or this day.
Okay.
But I mean, all the people are also often in Berlin. They're coming to Europe, so I
You get
catch
them there
so
too.
many there too.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Okay. So that's the other thing. When you, as a photographer, you're looking for a set,
Mhm.
like you're looking for somewhere to shoot, and I'm hearing more and more that Berlin and Detroit have a lot of structural similarities. Is that true from a photographer's perspective?
Um, no, I think
Okay.
Detroit.
I told y'all where the true stories are told. That's what I was told, and I had to ask.
No, yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say because I'm living in Berlin. So it's also a very inspirational city like Detroit. But when I'm coming to Detroit, for me, it's, yeah, I could shoot on every corner.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, wow, let's do something there, let's do something there. It's a pure inspiration to be here.
Right.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Well, would you like to say? Let me see. It's what time is it there now? It's 5 in the morning.
No, we're 6 hours.
6 hours. I can't count. 2:20. Oh, okay.
But I think my peeps are still in bed now, already in bed now, yeah.
They're in bed. Do you want to say something to them in language?
Oh.
You can speak to your people. Talk. As a matter of fact, I do this sometimes too. Um, the connection with the techno, Detroit and Berlin. Explain it. They say there's a connection, and I know musically there is, but from a photographer's perspective, you see it differently. We see things differently. So tell me, how do you see the connection through the lens? What does through the lens of your camera look like for techno in Detroit and Berlin? What do you see in your camera? You can explain it.
So es gibt ja Verbindungen zwischen die Techno-Musik in Deutschland und Berlin und auch Detroit. Gibt es auch eine Verbindung mit deinen Fotos von dieses Musiker in Berlin oder Detroit? Gibt es, wenn du ein Foto machst von einer Person in Berlin, ist es ähnlich oder irgendwo? Gibt es einen Unterschied zwischen einem Foto von einer Person in Detroit oder einem Musiker in Detroit?
For me, it's always a pleasure and always a big fun to shooting people from Detroit or from the States. I mean, I also did some pictures of Chicago house DJs, and it's always so easy,
Okay.
very easy.
Okay.
I mean, when I compare it with Berlin and Berlin artists, they are always like, okay, I want to be serious. I just want to stand there, look into the camera. Okay, we got it. And when I'm here, they performing, they acting, they're showing their souls. So
Okay.
it makes everything easy for me. Then.
Nice, nice. So we had a joke because you were hanging out in Chicago. You ready to do your Chicago project now that you've been there? Are you inspired to do that now still? Maybe. Say, let's get this one done first, huh? So, as a photographer, how can people reach you? Like, are you just like an independent? So, are you also a photographer for hire, or are you just like almost like a filmmaker that does their own thing? So, are you interested in telling people how they can reach you if they want you to photograph them?
Yeah, they can reach me over my website or just give me a buzz or checking my Facebook page
Okay.
or something like that. Yeah, I
Cool.
mean,
Yeah, and tell them your website.
it's www.marie-staggat.com. Or, I mean, they can also check my Facebook page. It's Marie Staggat Photography. So, to stay tuned for.
Okay, and you're going to be here for a little while, and I know that your house, and everybody in Detroit, we're going to take. Matter of fact, we got people here that just hanging out because you're here. That's so cool. Mike, come on over here and get on this microphone. That's my big bro over there. Mike is in the house. Mike Clark is hanging out. And see, he was on the photo slide. I didn't even know you were going to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, she did a photo shoot for me. I think it was the springtime, correct?
March, yeah.
Yep, it was in March, and we had met, and I was, needless to say, I was totally impressed with the pictures and the layout and everything, and we just been talking through Facebook about some of the projects, some things that she's doing. I plan on going to Europe. Still working on exactly when, but trying to do that, and it's just a lot of work that I know that we may be covering on that whole situation. But I'm definitely glad that she came here to do this photo shoot because the one that we got going on tomorrow, it has that Detroit historic possibilities, and blessed to be a part of that, and just her talent and her awesomeness. She's very, you can see she's a very nice person.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful soul.
Definitely.
Definitely Detroit just kind of welcomes her and absorbs her.
Speaking
So.
of welcome,
Yeah.
we got Detroit Techno Militia in the building too. Come on. So
Hi, how are you?
what's happening?
Oh, what's happening?
Introduce yourself to the people that don't know
Oh,
you.
my name is T. Linder from Detroit Techno Militia, and Detroit artist, techno producer, and DJ.
Yes,
And-
you are. I was so surprised. I had no idea that she was staying with you. I had
Oh,
no
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
And I said,
She's
"Oh my
family.
God, that's
Yeah.
so cool." So, how's it feel to have you all host? This is the beautiful thing. I was just telling Marie. I love the way when the international guests come in town, you guys open your homes. It is so amazing the way you do that.
Well, for us, think of it as being a very important thing for the international techno and house community to establish these relationships and kind of help be an ambassador for the city and show them around.
Yeah.
And show the history.
I love it. I appreciate you all for doing that. And I guess one day I'll have to open up my house too. Actually, this
We
is
are in your house. That's the name of the show, right? Your house is open already.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is what we do in Detroit. We love to show people our city. We love to show them what it really looks like. Everybody says whatever they want to say, but when you come, this is what it really looks like. And it's a wonderful thing. And Marie, I really, truly, I'm so honored to have you here. Do you have any last words? Say something in German for me, please.
Es war wunderschön mit dir, Tida.
It is a pleasure for me too. Was that right? Oh,
Thank you
shoot.
so much.
Don't ask me to say it, though.
Oh, shit.
No, how'd Andy Vaz say? Because Andy Vaz was trying. I did a Skype interview with him, and I asked him how to say something, and I said it. He says, "See, Tina, you're part German." So I think I did okay. I'm not going to try to say anything else past that. All right, so we're going to keep the German invasion going on a little bit. I got this job called Wet Job by Klaus Bachor. Can you say his name?
Oh, Klaus.
He says I say it wrong every time.
Klaus Bachor.
Thank you, Bachor. I always said he was a whore, but that's Klaus. Klaus will say that. He owns up to it anyway. So we got Klaus Bachor coming up, my commercial, and then we're going to bring Phil the Mixx in the building. He's outside there too. So he's coming up next. You are in my house, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. Most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Shabri wants to work with Wayne County homeowners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Already in the payment plan, it's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
And remember, stay safe, save time, make your appointments and payments online.
In My House Radio, online 24/7. Featuring only the best techno and house music. And be sure to tune in for Sunday Inspiration, every Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get connected, www.inmyhouse65.com.
All right, let's see what I'm doing here. Oh, it'd be nice if I switched the screen. So you guys continue to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so and hey.
So what's happening in the city? What's happening in the city? I mean, everything is going on in the city. We got Kevin Saunderson in here tonight, and you got stuff going on.
Tomorrow we got art scene at the DIA Hall from 7 to 11.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. It's like a gallery gala event type thing.
Okay.
And after that, Mixx, which is our every Thursday schoolhouse.
Nice.
Me, Bruce Bailey, Earl McKinney.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. DJ Prez, and special guest. And I actually today I haven't had a chance to even announce it, so it's actually kind of cool. I just landed a residency at one of my old places, which is Sky Bar.
Nice. Oh, I remember you were doing it.
Yeah,
cool.
on Saturdays,
Okay.
Matt Aubrey and Zoyce and a couple other people, they
All right,
giving
Mike.
parties there.
Thank you. Welcome. Let's get Klaus in here. I got it going now. All right, let's see what's happening. I got it. Oh, you gotta see the way I hook this up, because I do visual, so I had to come up with a
Live
visual.
from Detroit, Michigan,
I had to come up with a visual.
You are
match
in
his
My House,
thing.
hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available. If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
In My House Radio, online 24/7. Featuring only the best techno and house music. And be sure to tune in for Sunday Inspiration, every Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get connected, www.inmyhouse65.com.
We are live in the house with my brother, Phil the Mixx. What's up, Phil?
Hey, what's going on,
With that
Tina?
smile, you got it. Dude, listen, let me just cut to the chase. Let me tell you what I heard about you.
Okay.
We in the house, we at the table, we talking junk now.
All right, let me see if you lying first. I got to see. Let me see if this is the truth.
Well, the rumor is that everywhere that you hit the box, it was on fire. They seen fire coming from underneath your feet, and you had it going on like that. That's what I heard.
It was just a little light, little barn fire. It was nothing.
Said that they had to call the fire department on you because you was smoking like that.
Man, I don't know about all that, but
Now
I, doing a little something, Tina.
I know. So, where didn't you play this past weekend? Really, you be bouncing around.
You know what?
Playing over here and over there and over yonder's way and everywhere.
Listen, I try and stay active as much as I can. I was here and there, TV Lounge Friday night, and that's in Detroit, downtown Detroit. Also, I was at Saturday night. I was at Secreto in Ferndale.
Is that a new place or something?
You know what? It's a cigar bar.
Oh, that's
on 9 Mile off of Woodward, and that's Ferndale, and it's a really swank. What do you say? Really sexy place. Really nice, very nice. You have to come check it out. It's a really nice place. I think you'd really enjoy it.
And it's in Ferndale?
It's in Ferndale, right on 9 Mile. So if you know where Como's is, it's on the other side of Woodward.
Okay.
So that's where it would be on the same side as the Westbourne Market. I think that's where. Okay. Yeah, on that same side.
So do they get to smoke in there?
You know what's unique about the cigar bar, Secreto? The front part of it is the smoking part of it, which is it can be heavy at times. But the back part of it, it's no smoking, which is nice. So it's actually 2 rooms of music. So so the back room, if you're not into the cigar and the cigar smoke, then the back room is fine for you.
Oh,
so
okay.
it really works for the ones that don't like smoke, and then the ones that like to smoke a little cigar. The front room is nice too. Nice bar.
You know what I really like about Detroit? We are really getting creative in where music is being played now. You know that?
It is wonderful the way someone made mention that we here in Detroit are spoiled, and I think that's a good thing because not many cities like us with the musical background has it like we have it, and I think it's just a phenomenal thing. Right. For all of us to take it in, and that's here to be able to experience it.
I agree. So let's talk about Phil. We know you are the Mixx.
Right.
Or is it the Mixx? Because some people be saying duh.
Yeah, that's the inner hood lingo version right there. But
what up, Phil? The Mixx.
The Mixx is the
the
more corporate way.
Pronunciated
right there.
way.
Right, there we go. Right.
There you go. So actually, how long have you been doing this?
Good question. I've actually been mixing and playing since 1988.
Oh, okay.
Which is not very long in a lot of people's eyes, but the thing before 1988, I was still a big musical fan of house music and music in general. I was my father was a big time jazz head. My mother was Motown, and
Okay.
that's what I was raised at. So
Okay.
the music is in my soul and in my blood. It runs deep. Definitely.
Right, that's true. Now, now it was a documentary. Mike Clark was just in here,
Right.
and
Mike, what up?
yeah, Big Bro Ham.
Yes. My guy.
And he had this. Somebody asked him a really good question. I said, okay, I'm gonna steal that question because journalists have to borrow from others every once in a while.
Absolutely.
So, what is in the mind of a DJ? Feel the mix.
And that's a good question also. And every DJ has their idea of what should happen in their mind. In my mind, I tell you what is the people, the crowd,
Mhm.
if them feeling me.
Mhm.
I think nothing but about them and playing for them. If they're not dancing, I'm not happy. If
Right.
they're dancing, that's what I want. I want them to be able to say, I dance like I haven't danced before in my life. So that's basically how I approach it. Like I'm gonna play like it's my last time.
I'm gonna be like the Dancers Anonymous. I am T. Carlita, and I have danced to Feel the Mix. Trust me, I'm a danceaholic.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Matter of fact, you guys did something here in Highland Park, where you guys we took it to the streets. It was so awesome at the McGregor Library there, the Highland Park Festival.
right
Remember
there.
that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was me and my partner in crime, Bruce Bailey. We did our
Yep.
Charlie and Brown thing, and that is so much fun. So much fun. And that was,
Yeah.
I remember that day
They were
very
cutting
well.
up out there,
Oh my
boy.
gosh, that was a lot of fun.
So, being in the DJ booth, behind the turntables, because you do wax and you do everything.
Right.
So, when you are concentrating on it, how are you able to, like as a DJ, how are you able to multitask to be able to concentrate on putting your records on, and then also, when do you, like in the DJ booth, when do you really have time to look out and see?
That's a good question also. Well, I'm very focused, and the ones that are really into the music side of it, is focused, and you're just focused on moving the crowd and your music and what you think would be a great song selection to keep the crowd going.
Mhm.
That's and it's just focused and the time, and then experience too. Has been doing it as long as I have, and a lot of the other great DJs in this city. It just becomes second nature,
Mhm.
and it's you either have it or you don't.
Right.
And I think it flows real good with me and a lot of us in the city. We
Right.
we definitely move it.
Right. So you do more of the house genre, or do you do both house and techno genres?
Well, I dibble and dabble a little in the techno, but I'm more of on the house side.
Mhm.
And I also do a little R&B and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, old
Right.
school and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So I nibble and a lot of other little stuff too, But the house side is definitely it, though.
And I know that I guess what I'm hearing a lot more, the house music to me is kind of changing a little bit to you, or do you think, or what?
It's changing a little, but for the most part, I think it's the scene is getting maybe a little smaller, and I think what needs to be done is we need to reach out to our younger audience and gravitate toward them and let them hear some of this good music, because I think a lot of them are missing out on a lot of this good stuff.
I agree.
So I think a lot of us are getting older, and we're we have lives and families and things like that. So I think in that way it's changing. But I think if you love the music, be it techno or house, it's going to always still be there in your heart.
Right.
It's going to be there. It's just sometimes we just can't make it out as much as we used to.
True. That's true.
As we get older, So.
Right. So let's talk about promotion. Now, you are part of a nice collaborative group.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the collaboration process and why you all have actually been very successful at doing it for quite a while, actually.
Yes, and what I've noticed is, and it's a good thing. Some people look at it negatively, and some people look at it positively. I notice with DJs, a lot of DJs, you form a somewhat of a team, and so when you create your team, you bond as a team and you work together to try and become a little more successful. My team, which is Team Tandem, which Bruce Bailey, Kelly Holmes, Steve Love, Mike Todd, a couple of other guys. If I forget your name, I'm sorry, but we try and the whole object of it is a great time and moving the dance floor, and which I think what the Techno Militia do, and I love their work and various other groups in the city. We're all about the same thing, moving the crowd and having a great time.
And that's the other thing when you mention Detroit Techno Militia, and like even today is like a perfect example. Like people think the Detroit versus everybody, seriously, Detroit versus everybody doesn't mean negative.
No, it's not. It's not
at all.
At all. No, it's and like I say, we here in Detroit, we're spoiled with all this great music here, and I'm so glad that a lot of our old school cats like Delano Smith and some of the big names, Norm and even Mike Clark, and a lot of them get outside the city. They go worldwide to give the people what we do here. That's in our backyard. We take for granted,
right?
But we give, they give our love to the world. So and I love that about what we have here.
Right. So how can somebody reach you?
Well, I'm if you're in the city, you can definitely catch me at a TV Lounge. I'm a resident DJ there. That's downtown Detroit.
Oh, on what night?
On Friday nights.
Okay.
Usually on Friday nights. You can catch me on my Facebook, Feel the Mix, that's usually you can catch me one of the two ways like that. And then I'm doing various parties around the city with my Team Tandem to also. So
right now, you guys got you just had and I have to get up super early in the morning. I didn't get to make it, but you had the awards ceremony.
Oh, which was fabulous.
Please, yes.
Yeah,
and who were some of the people that
we
were honored?
honored some of our legends here in the city. Gary Chandler, Al Esther, Stacy Hotwax, to name a few.
Right.
Even the ones that are not with us today, Ken Collier. Oh my gosh, just phenomenal. And I think that was a great thing that First Friday did to bring that attention and award those that's been doing it for a long time in our city, and that's a great thing.
And I love that you all honored Laura Gavor.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, Nancy.
Nancy
we love
is
her.
such a spark.
We love you, Nancy.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
And her sister, phenomenal. Yes.
Yeah, that is so awesome. So we got a mix that you put together.
Yes, I did.
So what's the level?
Well, it's quite high. Speaking of that mix, this is special because everybody's been waiting on this mix. So if you see me in the street, I might have a little something for you. People have been waiting a long time for a mix from me. So you're the first that has it, Tina.
Oh,
so,
shoot.
Yeah, this is very special. Very special.
A world premiere?
Yes, world premiere right here.
Hot dog. I got a world premiere.
Right.
Well, while we queuing this up, let's talk. Now you're playing on Friday. Give the time, location, and address of TV Bar, because everybody don't know where TV Bar is.
It's on Grand River, and I should know the address.
Just say next to Cass
Tech. Yeah, next to Cass Tech. But listen, we're doing a special thing, Charlie and Brown. We're going to be at Mixx tomorrow with Mike Clark and a bunch of other, Earl McKinney, a bunch of other guys. So we're doing a special tag team tomorrow at Mixx, so the Schoolhouse Project. So we're doing that tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, Feel the Mix or the Mix, depending on where you from. I appreciate you also. We finally got you on. We've been talking for a long time.
I'm so proud of you, Tina, too. You said you were going to do it.
I know.
I'm so proud of you.
That's how far back we go.
Yes, way back. You said, I said, do it, Tina. Do it. Right. When it was just in its conception. So that's awesome.
So we're going to check out Phil here. Oh, shoot. What you know about that, Phil?
Yeah.
All right, Phil. Thanks a lot. hang out. We're gonna get some photos and hang out with everybody.
Sounds
It's
good.
so many people in the house tonight.
Yes,
I'm
it
so
is.
excited.
I love it too.
So we're gonna listen to Feel the Mix, and I'll be back to close out shortly.
All right.
Stacks of nothing, baby. No, no, no. You should have the world, baby. Right in the palms of your hands, oh. Just tell me what to do to make your life a better life for you. Anything your heart desire, baby. See, I am born to make it happen, baby. All you gotta do, no, is tell me that it's me you want, loving you. And as long as you keep giving me that sweet love, point to it, baby, it belongs to you. If it's money you want me to pay your bills, buy you nice things.